Just getting right into it today, RC drivers. I've got the new Redcat Ascent 18 brushless. Check this thing out. They've got some new colors. The gold is absolutely sick. And they've made a couple other changes under the hood, which you need to see. We're gonna go over that first, and then I'm gonna hit the rocks here to show you how well it crawls. Yeah, Redcat is definitely gonna be back in the news with this one. It was a popular release when it first came out as a brush model, and that was pretty much everybody's only complaint with it, is that it was brushed from the factory, but now it's brushless. They've got two new colors, as I mentioned. So they got the gold and then there's red. I like that they already have the rally graphics on the Scout 2 body. The rear section here, that is a molded piece because that is part of the body clip system. It's hinged in the front, and that molded grille is part of the body mounting system too. LED lights in the front and rear, controlled by the radio system. Got some Redcat bumpers for protection, and it's really easy to get this off. You just spin the clip in the back and pop the body up. And underneath, it looks pretty much the same as what we saw before. We got the aluminum frame rails, the soft oil-filled shocks, composite 4-link suspension setup in the front and rear, portal axles, and full ball bearings in those to boot. We got universals out to the knuckles. And that's where you're gonna notice another major change, which I had to come back to the workshop to show you. I wanted to grab a original Ascent 18 for a comparison. And as you can see, the knuckle and carrier setup is a pretty wide span here, and the lower part of the carrier would sometimes catch on rocks and stuff, but now the new Ascent 18 has a high steer setup. So you can see a lot of that extra material is gone. The way the knuckles are mounted are a bit different, just a much more compact setup. Looks like they even braced up the steering link mount a little bit. So you still get plenty of swing in this setup and a lot more clearance. I really like this change. And then just a single speed transmission in the center, and that's where you're gonna see the change. There's the brushless motor, 3450 kV Outrunner style, and then it's got a 2-in-1 speed controller receiver combo, just 2S on this one, but it does have the LED light control, 750 milliamp battery pack. Yeah, really rugged setup. If you want to see some more information on it, you can check out my other video I did on the Ascent 18. I'll have a link for that up above. And finally, guys, we got the Super Swampers on all 4 corners with a gloss black wheel. Everything's looking really good. Here we go, guys. Completely new location for me. I have actually driven by this spot. It's a reservoir area. I don't know how many times in my life. I mean, it's pretty local to where I grew up, and I just never realized that there's rocks over here and a little trail area. And I think I'm gonna be coming here a lot. It's definitely gonna be perfect for the small scale stuff. And I think even some of the big scale stuff too. But check this out, guys. There is your slow speed crawl. Little notch on the descent. Yeah, that's looking good. I'm not too worried about that little bump here and there from the power. Little descent action, look at that. Thing's got some grip with those Super Swamper tires. Getting them dirty now. Let's see how it does up this incline. Pretty smooth. This rock's got some traction to it. That is a good looking rig, Redcat. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Actually really love the first generation, actually the first version of it with the brush motor. Even with the brush motor, it was still a good rig. And that entry level price that they had on it, I forget, it was like, maybe it was $100 for the very first run of it. Absolutely worth it, even worth it now. It's a good setup. Now I gotta get something a bit more challenging. We got some ridges here to deal with. Look at that, suspension working. Up. Could have used a little bit of weight there. But again, plenty of option parts, even from Redcat. I mean, when this thing first came out, they had plenty of option parts for it. Actually, they got some, I think they've got some bronze stuff that'll look really good with this gold body. They've got red parts to go with the red body. Look at that, slow crawl, nice scale looking. I forgot to turn my lights on. All you gotta do is hit the channel 4 button on the radio and look at it. Look at this. We're on a pretty decent angle. I'm gonna straighten it back out. It's a bit of a rough tackle there. Got it. Nice. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be a good spot for crawlers. What do you think, guys? Oh, Everything's looking good. One more steep incline, then I'll show you guys the top speed. You got to hang out for a little bit longer. Again, we're rocking 2-cell in this. That's all the system can handle. Look at that. Look at that angle. Nice. Easy work of that. Now that we're at a flat area, I can show you the top speed. And that is probably about walking pace. So if you did want to take this to the trails and walk behind it, hike behind it, actually, let's just see. Yeah, so that's walking pace. That's good. Oh, the first roll. Speaking of trail driving, I mean, I've never really been here before, so I'm going to do a little bit of exploring. Definitely got some spots to crawl around here. This looks pretty cool, guys. This is definitely going to be a cool spot for me to explore with crawlers. But back to some slow action for you guys. And all this water over here at the reservoir makes me want to go grab my fishing pole. Anybody else like fishing? Let me know in the comments section below if that's another hobby of yours. Yeah, just a little notch here and there on the descent. Just the motor trying to figure out where it's at. But the uphill climbs, nice and smooth. Definitely lots of throttle control. I don't know, could be sketchy. I don't want to roll it down into the water. I don't mind going fishing, but I don't want to go fishing for the Scout. Lights off, lights on, lights off. Drop back down this. Yeah, that's good control. That's perfect control right there. Steer into that. That could have rolled me over if I didn't steer into it. Another great rig from Redcat, don't you think? These guys, I mean, they've really stepped it up. Giving us some really good options. With the small scale, 18 scale stuff, you can really do it anywhere from indoors to outdoors. Great size rig. I'll have links for it in the video description below. Let me know what you think about it, guys. Did they nail it again? I think so.